Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you the top 5 ways you can use HubSpot Snippets. HubSpot Snippets are like little mini templates of text, and you're able to put them inside sales emails, inside other communication, other kind of emails, in terms, in quotes, in your FAQ, live chat sessions, when you're making comments or notes on a particular contact in HubSpot, or you're logging a call. You can use the snippets in all these different ways. And today I'm going to show you some examples. I'm also going to explain some of the benefits. Check out my other video that I've done, which includes more information about how to set up the snippets. So I can show you to start with, I'll show you my folder of snippets. Snippets exist under conversations, then snippets in HubSpot. And you can see here I've set up some examples for today's call. I've grouped my snippets into 7 different folders. We have the snippets that are for sales. And these can be things like company introductions, your main products and services, pricing, things like that. I've got some grouped under terms. So these might be terms of service, refund policy, anything you might need, anytime you might need to talk about sort of more the legalese or the financial processes. Then I have FAQ answers, which are things that might be used, for example, in live chat, questions around certain departments, questions, for example, for sales or for marketing or finance teams could go under here. Then I've got call guides, such as helping reps with questions, discovery call, support calls, scripts, these kinds of things to give people a structure for their various calls. Then we have agendas. So this is more for like perhaps internal meetings you might have about a particular contact or company, or any kind of like longer structural little template that you can throw in, a little snippet you can throw in to your notes, for example. Then we have customer feedback. So these could be snippets to gain more information with surveys and other things you might want to send out to clients. And then finally, we've got all the different customized personal snippets that may be used by different people in the company, coming from them personally. They've set them up. They want to keep them separate from all the kind of company-wide or snippets like this. Okay, so let's jump into the first one. What we're going to do first is add a snippet to an email. So if we go into Gmail, I've added the extension. You can see in the previous video that I did to explain how this is done, but I've added the HubSpot extension to Gmail. This allows me to access all these extra details from HubSpot within my Gmail interface. So if we use this email example to start with, we can throw in a quick template that we've set up before, and then I can drop in one of the snippets. So in this case, I'm going to use one of the snippets I've got in my company folder, and I'm going to give sort of the company intro. So what we can do, I'll quickly open that to show you. Under this sales folder, we've got this company intro, and we can see here, that's what the name is. We've got the snippet like this, and then it has this little shortcut. Now keep in mind, this shortcut doesn't work in Gmail or Outlook. It'll only work in the HubSpot interface, but it does give you it does save a bit of time when using that. So in this case, I'll need to find the exact snippet that I'm looking for, company intro. So let's jump back to Gmail, and I hit snippets, and let's type in company, and then I can add my little company intro like that. And let's say I wanted to add some pricing information. I can grab some of the pricing info that I've got there as well, like this, and then the email's ready to go. The second example is with quotes in HubSpot, and you can use the snippets when you're creating a new quote. You can add in the details. Let me add in this example deal, and I'll choose my little template. Now here under comments to buyer and purchase terms, you can also add snippets as well. So here we can add in a hashtag, and we can type in terms of service. Actually, I want to put that here. So I'm going to say hash TOS, terms of service. There we go. And here I might say, let's have a look here. We can also use this to insert snippets. I might have a look for the refund FAQ, and I can drop that in like this. And you can see here in Snippets, you can add in links as well. So this is adding it into using it to add terms and other things into a quote. And then the next example is with conversations inbox and the live chat. So if someone's on your website and they're filling in the live chat form, and so we have a new example come in, and then we can say, rather than writing out a long reply, we can go straight down here to snippets, and we can find the snippet we want to throw in here. And then we can just drop that straight into the chat like this. And then, so what about call guides? Let's jump back into a contact here. So let's say you're about to jump on a call with this person and you want to log the call. And as you have the call, you want to write down how it goes. So we can use the snippet. Let's type in discovery call. And here we have, so this is automatically pulled in the name. And you could add your name here. And then we've got the questions that we want to ask in the call, and we can write the answers here as we go. And then we can update the other details about logging the call like this. Then the next one is agendas or notes. Let's say we're going to have a catch-up chat with our team later on. So we can create a new note, and this is an internal note. And then we can use the same snippet functionality, and we can type in agenda, sales internal meeting. And now we have the company name has automatically come up here. And then we can have our meeting, and we can type in the different details as we go through the meeting about the next steps and everything else for this contact. So these are the top 5 ways to use snippets: using them in emails, using them in quotes, using them in live chat, when you're logging a call or logging details about a meeting, and adding notes under a contact, giving you some structure for what should be in the notes and saving you time. The main benefits of snippets are that they offer you speed and efficiency, so you can just click and add the details. It gives you accuracy and ensures things are up to date, because you can have one person updating the snippets, everyone's using that up-to-date snippet. You've got the ability to customize and add personalization tokens to the snippets. You can ensure consistency and streamline the communication, so make sure you're able to communicate more quickly with the right details. And it also enables better collaboration between teams and standardization, so that they're using a standard format, so that your team is sending the same information, sending the same sort of text, tracking things in the same kind of way, and ensuring your clients are getting consistent information about events, about products, whatever it is that you're promoting or selling. And then finally, it's very flexible how you use it. So it's not just simply in the emails, but as you've seen here, we can put it in quotes, in logging notes, all throughout HubSpot. Basically, wherever there's like a large note area, we can use this functionality as well. So in the next video, I'm going to take you through a couple of extra bonus opportunities, and I'm going to talk about the HubSpot app and the HubSpot keyboard. So stay tuned for that. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'll be sharing more about HubSpot and Zapier and digital marketing and sales and operations and all these kinds of areas that can help you with your efficiency in running your business or doing your job. If you'd like this video, please click like. That'll give me some more information about what's interesting for you. And also, if there's any comments or questions, please let me know. I'm waiting here to answer them. So please go ahead, share as much as you can, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, cheers.